Facebook changed its name recently, or it's going to change its name to what? Meta?
Like the metaverse.
Brian's going to make a prediction right here in the commercial break. Facebook will not be a relevant social media app in 5 years. It just won't. They just made too many mistakes. They made too many mistakes, and people hate what Facebook has done to them, regardless of who you are, what your political beliefs or personal affiliations or whatever it is. People hate what Facebook has done to society and to them personally. And I know very few people who actually use Facebook on a regular basis anymore. I know even less people that have it on their phones anymore. People have just said, you know what? Fuck that. They're tracking us. They're watching what we're doing. They're listening to our audio. They're doing everything that a company shouldn't do. And I think we gave them so many chances in our head. Listen, freedom is taken away one small bite at a time. And and then you just get used to it, right? You get used to it. And it's like some things that are going on in society today. It's all so crazy for so long that you're just used to the crazy, right? It's like being in a toxic relationship. All of a sudden you just like you wake up one day and you're like, well, I guess this is the new normal, right? You hear that word a lot. So Facebook has bitten away at our freedoms for so long in such small ways that now it's huge and everybody is awake. We're all like, wow, this really happened. And I think credit to this girl who through these, took all these documents. Yeah, this whistleblower. Because now we have a clear picture that Mark Zuckerberg is a true, evil figure. He does not give a shit about you or me. He does not give a shit about our personal information. He doesn't give a shit if we get hurt in the process. He doesn't give a shit if democracy actually tears itself down and apart. He may say he does, but he does not. Because Mark Zuckerberg, from the day that he was born, has had a silver fucking spoon in his mouth, and he was richer than God by the time he was 24 years old, at least on paper. He doesn't care. He just wants to be richer than God. As long as him and his family are okay, he doesn't give a shit about what happens to you or your family. Mark my words. What I'm saying right now is how most people feel. I believe this is how most people feel.
I'm marking it.
Yeah, mark my words as they come out of my mouth.
I'm going to put it on Facebook.
Yeah, put it on Facebook. Brian says, we have our podcast feed up there, so I'm sure that some kind of program will figure this out and block me from Facebook, right? That's the other thing, is dissenting voices on Facebook get silenced.
Yeah, that's true.
And then people who are actually doing harm to society get a pass because Mark Zuckerberg is too afraid that the stockholders are going to have a problem with it. And that's all he gives a shit about at the end of the day. So change your name to whatever you want to. Change it to fucking Lollipops and Vagina. It doesn't matter. Lollipops and Vagina, that's kind of a weird name. That'd be kind of a cool name.
Yeah,
the Lollipops
different.
and Vagina. I was just checking my Pops and Vagina app.
LV.
My LV.
Not just for Louis Vuitton
that's
anymore.
Right. It's just for Lollipops and Vagina. Call it whatever the fuck you want to. It doesn't matter. It's the same application. They're stealing your information. They're selling it to the highest bidder, and they don't give a shit. If other people on Facebook cause you harm, personal harm, they don't give a shit. They're not going to protect you ever, ever, ever. There are good people at Facebook that want to do the right thing, but Mark Zuckerberg does not allow them to. Make that clear to yourself in your own head. It's Mark fucking Zuckerberg at the top who's making these decisions, and that's what's clear about these documents. Mark is in charge. Mark. Mark my words, Mark.
Mark my words,
Your
Mark.
social media app is going down. Now, you own Instagram, so you'll get a few more years out of it because Instagram's cool. I like Instagram. That's cool. I'm an Insta guy. I like Insta. I like the taking the talk and the Instagram. I like that shit. So keep that around. Just close down Facebook because no one gives a shit.